She's my sister.
Yes.
It's a very important relationship to me.
Me too.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
Why? Probably because we trust each other.
Oh, I love that.
And because we have been learning about things together. She teaches me about what her culture is like, and I teach her what my culture is like.
Yes.
And sometimes we get confused and we don't understand each other. And then later on, we'll talk about the same thing and we'll say, hey, wait a minute. I thought you meant something else entirely. And sometimes that's kind of funny.
Really funny.
But mostly, I mean, we've had some very big experiences in this past year. There have been some health issues. And I feel like I have been able to be there in a way that it just warms my heart to be able to do it. So here's the thing. I mean, because obviously Nagwa's first language is not English. And so I know her well enough now that I can talk to the doctors about what is going on with her.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good. And then I find that so many of the doctors are very kind and loving and generous with their time because they want to help. And so you become part of this very big community of people who are the nicest people in the world as far as I'm concerned. From being with the Ali family to, we have a family team. And every single person on that team is so kind. And so I've gotten to know them. So through Nagwa, it's mostly Nagwa. I mean, obviously I know Mimi too and everyone else in the family, but I spend most of my time with Nagwa. She's my person. And I have met so many wonderful people because of her. So that is a wonderful thing, but also our relationship is very close. She's very dear to me. And that, you can't get that from everybody. So she says, she thanks me, and I say, I thank her right back. I think there was something else that happened. For me, my son actually died soon before Nagwa and her family came. At a young age, he had an accident. And while Nagwa was here, her mother died. But as a result, that's another, I think, thing that we had that we could talk about, that we could understand on a really deep level without even having to say too many words. But she taught me about her culture, about how they honor death, how they celebrate life. And it was hard for Nagwa because she could not go home. Yeah. I came over here the day after she died, and Faisal met me out at the elevator. And in his English, which is not as strong as Nagwa's, he said, oh, he looked so sad. He said, Nagwa's upset, her mother died. And he did it in such a tender way, you could tell how much he loves you. And I came in and she was clearly upset. So we've been through a lot and continue to go through things, and that's a beauty.